Everything falls apart for Rachel Zegler in a moment when this new video just surfaced from the internet that shows her getting caught red-handed lying about everything. And since this video has surfaced, she has gone into hiding on Twitter, completely blacking out her profile, making everything secret, private, and hidden, and also blocking certain people like Gina Carano. This whole thing is getting absolutely crazy as she is facing insane amount of backlash. And who would have thought that Rachel Zegler would have become the unifying force on the internet to bring us all together in solidarity in our complete dislike towards her and the character that she is playing with the modernized version of Snow White. So we have a lot to get into today because we have got this whole crazy video that we're going to be checking out. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So the internet is absolutely destroying Rachel Zegler, and rightfully so. Her hypocrisy, narcissism, and poor attitude are disgusting and unbecoming. I wonder how many SJW I hate life monologues the new Snow White movie is going to have. This film, I think personally that this film, the Snow White film, is going to be one of the biggest box office flops for Disney, especially when it comes to these live action remakes. This video completely exposes everything about Rachel Zegler. It completely shows that she is a liar and that she really is a flaming narcissist. So let's go ahead and get into this and see what this is all about.
I get stopped for photos every time I'm online for the Snow White ride, and it is I have to pretend like, oh God, well, crazy that we're in front of this.
Wait, how long?
It's like I'm standing there waiting for the photo op, being like,
She is, this woman, okay, Rachel Zegler is one of the most entitled human beings I've ever seen in my life. And as someone who loves to play the victim, that she has had such a tough life. It's so tough being a non-white person. She seems to have it pretty good. And she seems to be able to have a lot of entitlement in her life. But let's continue.
Well, you kind of are, you know?
No, I guess
like
so.
Like Harrison Ford.
I'm Snow White!
Is that your favorite ride? I mean, that's a weird thing that you are Snow White now.
I mean, It's one of the original. I'm a really big Disney fan. I grew up at the Disney parks. My parents.
Pay attention to what she's saying here, okay? Because she in this interview right here, she's talking about how much of a Disney fan she is, how much she loves Disney, guys. Let's see how that carries over with the next clip.
It took me every summer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like it's a part of my upbringing. It's my favorite thing. So. It's just one of those things that comes with the territory.
Well, then if you love it, don't let them scare you.
I was scared.
Disney is her favorite thing, okay? So now we're gonna go into this clip right here.
I was scared of the original cartoon. I think I watched it once and then I never picked it up again.
By the way, she calls Snow White a cartoon. She doesn't even call it an animated film, an animation. It's a cartoon, according to her. She doesn't know what she's talking about, okay?
Like, I'm being so serious. I watched it once and then I went on the ride.
She watched Snow White once as a kid, and she says that she was scared of it.
In Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. Was terrified of it. Never revisited Snow White again. So...
Never revisited Snow White again. This isn't the first time that she's talked about this. She's also talked about how much she hates Snow White and all this type of stuff. Yeah, so this is who they got to play Snow White. Of all of the women of the entire world, this is who they chose to play Snow White. Let's just say that the only reason, in my opinion, that they did this was because she will say the talking points that they want her to say. She's someone that aligns with the Hollywood narrative, and she happens to have some extra melanin in her skin.
I watched it for the first time in probably 16, 17 years when I was doing this film.
I'm a narcissist.
So right there, completely just shreds her, completely shows how much of a liar she is. But let me know what you think about all this in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Hope you guys enjoyed.